Discipline and motivation are two sides of the same coin in the journey of personal development, and understanding their relationship can be a game changer for anyone striving to achieve their goals. At first glance, it might seem like motivation is the star of the show, the fiery spark that ignites our ambitions and pushes us to take that first step. But let's be real, motivation can be fickle. It ebbs and flows like the tide, sometimes washing over us in waves of inspiration, and other times receding into the distance, leaving us stranded on the shore of inaction. That's where discipline comes in. Discipline is the steady hand that guides us through the stormy seas of our emotions, helping us maintain our routine even when the motivation is nowhere to be found. Think of discipline as the backbone of your efforts. It provides the structure and stability that allows you to cultivate your internal strength sustainably. When you commit to a disciplined approach, you create a consistent routine that, over time, yields results. And it's like planting seeds in a garden. At first, you don't see much happening above ground, but with regular watering and care, those seeds begin to sprout, and soon enough, you're rewarded with a flourishing garden. That gradual appearance of results can reignite your motivation, creating a beautiful cycle where discipline fuels motivation, and motivation, in turn, reinforces discipline. Now let's talk about why discipline is often more important than inspiration on this personal development journey. Inspiration is like a fleeting breeze. It can lift you up and carry you forward, but it can disappear just as quickly, leaving you grounded and unsure of your next step. On the other hand, discipline is a skill that you can cultivate and practice. It's about turning those fleeting moments of inspiration into tangible actions. When you rely solely on inspiration, you risk falling into the trap of inaction when the initial excitement fades. Discipline, however, keeps you moving forward, even on days when your mood is less than stellar. It's the difference between dreaming about a goal and actually working towards it. Inspiration may get you started, but discipline is what will ensure you finish the race. So how do these two elements support each other in achieving our goals? Discipline provides the structure, the framework within which we can operate, while motivation injects the energy we need to accomplish those goals. When motivation wanes, as it inevitably will, discipline steps in to keep us on track. It's like having a trusty compass that guides you through the fog. Motivation may spark the journey, but discipline ensures that you stay the course, even when the path gets rocky. Together, they create a powerful synergy that helps you navigate challenges, overcome obstacles, and ultimately reach your destination. One of the most fascinating aspects of discipline is its ability to cultivate intrinsic motivation. When you commit to a disciplined routine, you begin to see the fruits of your labor. You start to feel a sense of pride and satisfaction in your accomplishments, no matter how small. This feeling of achievement rekindles your intrinsic motivation, the internal drive that propels you forward. Discipline trains your mind to recognize that progress is possible, and this realization can ignite a passion for your goals that you may not have experienced before. Those small daily actions, maintained through discipline, become building blocks of confidence, reinforcing your belief in your abilities. But let's face it, the relationship between discipline and motivation isn't always smooth sailing. There can be conflicts, especially when motivation feels low. It's crucial to understand that discipline isn't the enemy of motivation. Rather, it's an enabler. Finding a balance is key. By creating small, manageable habits, you can ease the friction between the two. And don't forget to reward yourself for completing tasks. Celebrating those small victories can keep your motivation alive and kicking, even when the going gets tough. Procrastination is another beast that discipline can help you tackle. When you establish clear schedules and routines, you significantly reduce the chances of falling into the procrastination trap. Discipline helps you focus on your habits, leaving little room for distractions. It encourages you to take action, even when you don't feel ready. The truth is, waiting for the perfect moment to act is a recipe for stagnation. With discipline in your corner, you learn to push through the discomfort and take that first step, even when it feels daunting. Now let's talk about failure. It's an inevitable part of any journey, but how you respond to it can make all the difference. Discipline reminds you that failure is not the end. It's simply a stepping stone on the path to success. It helps you keep moving forward instead of succumbing to the urge to give up. When you approach failure with a disciplined mindset, you start to see it as an opportunity to learn and grow rather than a reason to stop. This perspective shift is crucial for maintaining motivation in the face of setbacks. Without the support of discipline, motivation can easily slip through your fingers. When you lack discipline, it's all too easy to get caught up in fleeting emotions, losing focus on your long-term goals. Discipline provides the specific direction you need to avoid wasting time and energy on impulsive actions that don't yield results. It anchors you, allowing you to act with intention rather than being swayed by the whims of the moment. Combining discipline and motivation is essential for building new habits. Use motivation to kickstart your journey, but rely on discipline to maintain your momentum. Create a system of reminders and rewards to reinforce those habits. Focus on small, consistent actions every day, and before you know it, you'll find yourself building a routine that feels natural and sustainable. Discipline also fosters a sense of autonomy, reducing your reliance on external motivation. When you cultivate discipline, you develop a foundation that allows you to act based on your true values, rather than simply responding to external pressures. You create your own reasons to continue, and that intrinsic drive becomes a powerful force in your life. You no longer wait for someone else to motivate you, because you've learned to motivate yourself from within. Stepping out of your comfort zone can be daunting, but motivation is the force that encourages you to take that leap. It's the voice in your head that says, "You can do this." Discipline, however, is what helps you sustain that action once you've taken the plunge. Together, they create lasting change, transforming temporary actions into lifelong habits. When motivation runs low, maintaining discipline can feel like an uphill battle. In those moments, it's essential to focus on the process rather than fixating on the results. Break your goals down into smaller, more manageable chunks to alleviate some of the pressure. Remind yourself of your original reasons for pursuing your goals and the larger values that drive you. This perspective can reignite your passion even when motivation seems elusive. Discipline can also serve as a guiding light when you feel lost. It encourages you to stick with good habits, even when the path ahead feels unclear. By committing to disciplined actions, you create the opportunity to rediscover what you truly want. When you take consistent steps forward, motivation can reemerge as you begin to see progress, rekindling your enthusiasm for your goals. In the pursuit of long-term goals, discipline plays a critical role. It maintains stability, helping you navigate temporary difficulties without losing sight of your destination. With discipline, you create a clear roadmap, ensuring that you don't get sidetracked along the way. It allows you to focus on your end goal, minimizing distractions that could derail your progress. Finding the right balance between discipline and flexibility is essential for staying motivated. Set guidelines for yourself, but allow room for adjustments when necessary. Regularly evaluate your progress and be willing to adapt when you encounter obstacles. Remember, flexibility doesn't diminish discipline. It enhances your ability to adapt and thrive in changing circumstances. Ultimately, the relationship between discipline and motivation is a dynamic interplay that can shape your journey toward personal development. By embracing the power of discipline, you create a strong foundation that supports your motivation and enabling you to take consistent action toward your goals. As you navigate the ups and downs of this journey, remember that discipline is not just about rigid adherence to a plan. It's about cultivating resilience, fostering growth, and nurturing your intrinsic drive. So the next time you find yourself waiting for motivation to strike, remember that discipline is the steady force that can carry you through, ensuring that you keep moving forward, one step at a time. Discipline and motivation are the dual forces driving personal growth, and understanding their synergy is essential for success. At Empowerment Vibe Chronicles, EVC, we explore how discipline anchors motivation, turning fleeting inspiration into sustained progress. By embracing discipline, you create the foundation for lasting change and transformation. Join us as we delve into strategies to align discipline with your deepest motivations and take charge of your journey.